Hey, what's up everyone? Today I am doing a cast testing video. For this new reel here, I got the Royal Legend GT and I converted to a BFS reel. KastKing is selling this BFS spool on AliExpress, so I basically bought that spool, then I ordered this reel on Amazon and swapped it. So today we will do some cast testing. I'm gonna see how light this spool could go down to, but if you guys haven't watched my unboxing video for the spool, you guys can check out the video in the top right hand corner. I really think that this spool might be a little bit too heavy for super ultralight bait finesse fishing, but that doesn't mean we can't cast light lures. So let's see how light this can go. Let me first quick talk about my setup before we do the cast testing video. As always, you guys can check out the link in the description below to see the details of this reel and also where you guys can buy the spool on AliExpress. But the setup is very simple. I am still using my KastKing Zephyr BFS Rod. This is the 1.8 meter one, and it goes all the way down to 1 gram, which is why I have a 1 gram lure here. This is the Trout Magnet, the infamous Trout Magnet. 1 gram total after you put the plastic with the 1/64 ounce jig head. I got 4-pound mono. This is from Sunline, so it's true 4-pound test line. And let's get to it. I don't think this combo could cast this 1 gram lure. And right now we have some nasty wind conditions, so let's test it out. All right, the wood looks a little mucky today. Ugh. We got a lot of rain, a lot of wind, so it turns up the water. But let's see, make sure my brakes are set, make sure everything is set. So there's a little wobble here. Let me just tighten it a little bit more. For those who's not familiar with tuning bait casting reels for casting distance, especially bait finesse reels, all you do is loosen up your tension knob all the way so that your spool have a little left and right movement. Then you slowly tighten the tension knob till you don't have that anymore. And then you set the brakes. I would like to put it maybe 80%, especially with this light guy here. And let's see how well it casts. So let's do it. All right, a light cast get me barely anything in front of me, but it casts out there. And a little harder will make the lure go to the left. Therefore, this setup right here is too light to throw this Trout Magnet. I'm gonna do it one more time, and I won't even measure because I don't like measuring lures that doesn't cast straight and accurate, because the whole point of bait finesse fishing, right, is to be able to cast light lures accurately, right? And this is not considered accurate, so I won't measure it or give you guys a rough estimate. So that concludes the Trout Magnet. Let's move on to something heavier. All right, the next lure I'm throwing is a Euro tackle swim bait. This is 1 inch long, the EPF Swim, and I am throwing it on a 1/32 ounce jig head. This total is right under 1/16 ounce total. So let's see how far this could go. All right, first cast. All right, so it does go out further, definitely further, but it's not that accurate either. All right. Mind you guys, I don't have micro bearings installed. Oh, there it goes. I have to compensate, and it actually a lot better. It is a lot better than the Trout Magnet because obviously it's heavier, and the wind is blowing just a little bit. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh yeah, it goes in front of me. So with that said, I think I'm gonna measure it. Give me 1 second. I actually have a tool that I want to share with you guys today, because a lot of people have asked me to get a better estimation to my cast testing videos. So I got it. Check this out. A line counter. So let me install this, and let's do another cast, especially when the wind calms down a little bit, and let's get a measurement. I'm just gonna wait for the wind to calm down just a little bit, and I'm gonna do a quick cast, side cast. Oh, that went to the left because of the wind, but let me try one more time. I don't like it when the wind is blowing that hard, but it is blowing hard. I don't think there's a way to avoid this at this moment, but I feel that is pretty accurate, so I'm gonna stop it there. That's where I thumbed it, and let me just quickly turn this on. Come on. There we go. All right, turn it on. Take this, put this whole thing in here, just like that. Clamp it down. All right, let me just get this thing accurately recording for you guys. All right, there it goes. Start reeling. And oh, don't fall down. All right, that's about exactly where I cast it. So about 30 feet. So not anything spectacular. I think if you guys change the bearings, you could definitely get probably another, I don't know, close to 5 to 10 feet increase. That will definitely be worth it. But I don't think this, as I said earlier in the beginning of the video, is not the ultralight side. So we're gonna move on to the next lure. Next lure again is from Euro Tackle. This I have a 1/16 ounce jig head plus their Bvibe 2-inch soft plastic. So this is approximately 2.7 grams total. All right, let's first see how far this casts. Oh yeah, definitely way better. This is where the range it will be good at. Okay, so let's reel it back in. I am gonna actually cast a few times to get used to it before I actually measure, because with the wind here, it actually, you know, make things difficult. And I also want to try going lower breaks. So right now, after casting the other lures a few times, I end up right above 7, maybe like in between 8 and 7. And this thing goes all the way max to 9. All right, so let me reel this back in one more time. Let me just drop this just a little bit more. I'm gonna drop it to like 6.5, see what happens. Oh, I got some overspooling, plus with the wind, it carried very far. Not too bad. And by the way, it's kind of hard to cast with this thing. It actually feels heavy. So glad I am only doing it for the cast testing video. All right, so I am gonna take that. The wind is there, but you know, it is what it is. You guys will understand. Anyways, let me reel this one more time in the cast, because I feel the wind is calming down just a little bit, and then we'll measure it. Touch the water. All right, from right there, let's click that on. Let's take this, push the thing down. Oh, gotta go down a little bit more. I gotta be quick with this because the storm is coming. So let me just reset that, and let's start reeling. Glad this is a fast speed, huh? Should be able to get this to maybe 50 feet. Come on, hit 50. Oh, a little bit more. Just close to 50. All right, close to 50. 49.7. It's not too bad. Not too bad. So let's swap to something different. All right, the next lure, Surinoya, the stick bait, 3.1 grams. Probably a little different than the 3.1 because I swapped hooks, but it's pretty close. This is one of my favorite stick baits. We got cast towards here. The wind is blowing that way. Let's see how accurate this thing is. And it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad even with the wind. You see the lines going to the left, but I am casting towards the direction I want. Let me just reel it in. We're not fishing right now. I may walk around the pond because with the stormy conditions coming, I might get some nice bass on that side. But let me do a few more casts. All right, that's not too bad. That is not bad at all. I would probably prefer folks to use like a light tackle rod to throw this rather than a ultralight. You probably get some more better distance and probably even better hookups, especially if the bigger fish bite with the bigger, you know, bony jaws. All right, that is pretty good. So what I'll do from here, click this, and let me put this thing back on, and we'll measure. Come on, get this thing down. All right, that's good. Click, click, let's go. Oh, let me put this thing down. I'm gonna reel one hand maybe. All right, I can balance this way. Come on. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Right about there. So about 65 feet. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all, folks. All right, there's some big explosion over there, guys. That is probably because the storm is coming. So Jimbo's gonna go cast this one last lure for the cast testing. Then I'm gonna go around with this frog and see if I can get some hookups with this frog, because I like throwing frogs. And if it doesn't, I will go back to the stick bait and throw it. But anyway, this frog here, 4 grams, got it from Bait Finesse Empire. In fact, most of the stuff I got here is from Bait Finesse Empires. So let's give it a shot. I just did a fishing trip throwing this lure on a versatile finesse, and it was pretty fun catching snakeheads. So that cast right there was pretty good. There is some wind, but I'm able to cast through that because the lure is pretty heavy, and you see that there's a little bit of backlash there. I thumbed it, but yeah, it's pretty small, condensed, so it's not being picked up by the wind. But I think the distance is not too bad. So my next cast will be measured. So I'm just gonna wait for the wind to die down a little bit, and I'll do the cast. So hold up. All right, move ducks. Let's go. Boom, got it. All right, so let's just stop that. Put this down. Clamp this line down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, didn't clamp down all the way. Let's do a reset. All right, let's start reeling. Come on. 60 feet. Let's go. Come on. 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. Oh, got a fish right here. Oh, yeah, I can't do no hook set, but man, they do love this. 66.5. Oh yeah, these fish wants this. So yeah, let's go around. This is very, very fun. So let me see if I can pull up 1 or 2 fish. I'm gonna take this thing off because it's actually making this whole thing hard to cast. But yeah, this is a pretty cool tool. I'm glad that I gotten this. If you guys want to see more cast testing video, more accurate cast testing video, guess what, guys? This is gonna help me achieve that. So if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and you see some awesome cast testing videos. All right, folks, so I cast this a few times. I got a few more bites, but I cannot do a hook set because we got a flimsy rod here, ultralight, right? So I recommend if you guys want to throw these frogs and you actually get better hook set, try a light and a fast tip action rod instead. Or you can even throw this at medium light if you guys want to do like versatile finesse. Let me switch to a super fun lure, the micro tappy. This is a wake bait, 4 grams. Let's go. All right, time to hike around. I'm not gonna measure this. All right, folks, I'll do 1 casting on this, not measured. Just want to see how far it goes with the wind. And it's getting a little noisy behind because they're doing some stuff, but let's see if we catch some fish along this bank. The wind's blowing down that way, so I'll probably expect more fish going towards that way. But yeah, we'll walk around and use this wake bait. I saw wake bait. Not a druggie, guys. I'm not a druggie, but I do like watching Half Baked. Chappelle is pretty funny. For those who want to see how this lure moves, look at this. Look at that wobble. That freaking tail gets swung all over the place, and I gotta move, man. This thing is a noisy pond. All right, see if anything along this bank here. We saw something explode earlier. Wake bait. Let's go. One of the most interesting lures in my tackle box. Thank you, Bait Finesse Empire, for this cool lure. Gotta say, man, it's one of the funnest lure I have here. Oh! Ooh! Come on, that's twice already. Something is there. And yep, tangled my hook. Glad I saw it before I made my second cast. All right, let's try it again. He's out there. Got him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the jump. Oh, came off. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We'll catch some more. All right, guys, let's wrap up the cast testing video. As you guys see, on a different outfit, on a different day. The storm came right after I left. It wasn't that crazy. That clip was actually from a different day, which I'll portray later. But let's talk about that Royal Legend GT. Converting this bait casting reel into BFS, how do I think? I don't think it's an ultralight BFS reel. I think you could still do the 2.5 grams, but I don't recommend it because, not because you can't do it, or if you upgrade it to microbearers, it doesn't mean it can't do, let's say, down to 1/16 ounce. I think you can. I don't think the distance will be, you know, better than the Zephyr, the KastKing Zephyr. The main issue is that because this was not originally a BFS reel, the drag was not good. I was lowering the drag because I have 4-pound, true 4-pound test line, right? I was lowering the drag and I didn't portray it, which is silly of me, I should have. But when I was pulling the drag, I was like, dude, it's not pulling out. It's not pulling out that well. And then all of a sudden, you loosen it enough, it just comes out. And this reel got a lot of drag. It's, you know, it's for your bass fishing. And when you try to lower the drag at the lower spectrum, it doesn't do that well. So definitely a no-go for ultralight. I think this BFS reel will be better for more like the, let's say a light tackle to medium light for like power BFS fishing. So to sum that up, I won't be upgrading this reel with micro bearings. I don't think it's needed. I think throwing some of the heavy lures right there, as you saw, it has some good distance. If you guys want to gain a little bit more, you guys could probably do it if you guys want to, but I would recommend you guys just get the Zephyr BFS reel. By the time you get this reel, get the spool, get the bearings, you know, you technically just get the Zephyr. So yeah, that is my conclusion. So if you guys want to see me fish this reel more in the future for, let's say, the light tackle and medium light tackle range, leave me a comment below. Let me know and I will do so. But in the meantime, I think I will just put this reel back into the garage and let it collect some dust. Yeah, that's what Jimbo will do. Maybe I'll just do a giveaway contest or something. You guys leave me a comment below. I thank you guys for watching. The fish don't wait. Get your BFS game on. Check out my links in the description below, as I left some links to the KastKing Zephyr. You guys landed here because you likely are a KastKing fan looking for BFS setups. Right now, the only thing that's worth at their side is the Zephyr. I will try the Spartacus probably in the near future since I got a spool for that too. So stick around for that. Peace out.